So what's up? I'm finally getting around to doing an overview of my V8 swapped RX7. So here we go. Car is a 1988 Mazda FC. I traded the car for a Chevy Love pickup truck that I had that was slammed, but there's an ongoing project that I never finished. I knew I wanted to do a V8 swap, and so I put an ad out on Craigslist. We'll swap for anything that I can V8 swap. So I traded the truck for the RX7. It wasn't running at the time. It was supposedly had a Bridgeported motor in it. From everything I saw, the motor was bad. It didn't even have everything to run it. It was running a carburetor. That was long gone. Most of the ignition system was gone, so it was either try to buy all the parts just to see if the motor worked, or just go ahead and V8 swap it like I wanted to. So yeah, this is the build. Like I said, it is V8 swap. This is a 5-liter out of a Ford Explorer. A lot of people would think that I would go with the Mustang motor, but the Explorer's got better heads than they actually put in the Mustangs. It's similar to the Mustang Cobra heads. So they put out a little bit more power, like 230 factory. So hopefully this is pushing out a little bit more. It does have, full exhaust and some other performance stuff on there. Full ignition system. MSD Street Fire with a blaster coil, stock style distributor, aftermarket spark plugs, and they're gapped massive, and it holds fine, which is great. So there's a lot of fire going in there. I do have a carburetor. That's going to be a little odd for most people. For me, it was the easiest thing in the world. This is a Carter AFB. It's very similar to an edelbrock, a little bit different. It works fine. It doesn't like getting super hot, so that's why I really haven't drifted the car. But yeah, it runs really good. Otherwise, I'd like to switch to the EFI, but the car runs great, so why would I worry about it? Other than that, I have under here, let's see it better this side. Nope, not at all. It's a granny speed swap kit. The motor mounts kind of worked for me. I had to kind of do some custom stuff with them. The guys at Granny Sports, they're awesome, a lot of help, but I had issues getting it to fit. So that's how the motor's held in there. It's a aftermarket radiator. I think it's a Mustang size radiator. I figured if it would fit for a Mustang, it would work for this. It's modified. Most people do it the other way, but really don't have a lot of clearance, so I had to run it facing forward like that. It works pretty good. The cools the motor. I never have to have the fan on unless I'm sitting at a red light, even in the summer, so it cools off pretty good. I also have a Ford T5 out of a Mustang that I've had to rebuild. That fits in fine. It also fits where the stock shifter would, so there's nothing crazy going on there. It feels like a normal car. I converted it to a hydraulic clutch instead of the cable style that the Mustangs have, so it works really well with the Mazda. The only difference is it's a Willwood slave cylinder, or master cylinder, excuse me, so that took some work to get that to fit on there. Other than that, I have some Turbo 2 seats. I found those for really, really cheap, and I threw them in here, and they are amazing. I love them so much. Steering wheel is stock. I don't like it, but don't feel like swapping it. The only gauges I couldn't get to work with the swap are coolant and oil, so I went ahead and put aftermarket. Other than that, the tachometer works fine, speedometer works fine. I have it all figured out, and it's really nice. And then the rest of the interior is completely stock. I haven't removed it, haven't messed with it, other than all the bits and pieces that broke. The plastic in these absolutely sucks. So if you have red interior plastics that you want to sell, hit me up. I would love to put them in my car. Then for wheels, I'm running STR Racing. They are 18, 8.5. I think plus 25 offset or something like that. I'm running 1-inch spacers in the back. The fronts are stock. They fit really well. It's about the widest I could fit as far as stock on here. I'm out here actually shooting a video or outros and intros to my side skirts. They're custom made. They're actually made from rain gutters. So check out the video on that if you want to see me actually building those and get an idea for yourself. The front lip is a Mustang. It's like a 2001 to 2004. They don't fit, so you have to finagle them on there, but it looks really good. And it's $50 on eBay, which is awesome. Gotta love cheap. Then for exhaust, did a custom exhaust with fart cans. Yes, a V8 with fart cans. I get a lot of likes for that. likes and hates. So, you know, this is a car you either love or you hate anyway. So I'm fine with it. It's fun to drive. And that's more or less it, guys. I mean, I drive it to work probably 3 out of 5 days. I mean, I drive it unless it's raining pretty much, which it might be here in a second. Yeah, it drives well. The rear gears are 411s that are stock. This the LSD rear end in this car. I swapped it out, and that's a lot of RPM for a V8. So I'd like to swap it out for something else, but Mazda didn't make a rear end that was more than like a 390 gear, which I have one, but 390 to 410 isn't that much of a difference, so I'm not going to drop RPM at highway speed. So this does not like cruising at 70 miles an hour. So, but other than that, I mean, it's great. There's tons of stuff I want to do to it, but you know, it's all time and money. So, but yeah, this gives y'all an idea of what I have done with the car. So thanks for checking out. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see y'all later.